Who doesn't have a biscuit tin like this lying around at home? I had done a Christmas project with a tin like this, and I will link the video above. Today it's all about Easter. Painting it with a white chalk paint. It doesn't have to be completely covered, but at least it has to have a white background. I'm using this paper plate and cutting out the circle to fit over the embossed area, because my tin box has an embossed design on the lid. I want to decorate the rim of the lid, so I'm using the napkin decoupage technique by removing the top ply of the napkin and using a decoupage glue to stick them on around. I am not worried about the overlap at this point, so I leave it to dry. I start working on the paper circle that I cut out, and I found this pretty bunny napkin, and I'm using the same technique to stick it down on the round paper. Always remember to use just the top ply of the napkin. I like to use a piece of plastic wrap to push down the napkin to remove the creases and air bubbles. Here I'm putting some decoupage glue around the border because the napkin of the bunny was overlapping the paper, so it will stick down once I stick down the round paper plate. Leave it to dry and we'll start working with the bottom part. For this part it took me a while to find the right technique. For some reason the glue gun was not working with the wooden sticks, and they kept coming off. I then tried with white glue and holding them down with pegs, but this was going to take too long to dry. And being the impatient crafter that I am, I had to find another way. I decided to use some white napkin and I decoupaged it around the bottom part. So like that, I had a good grip for the glue gun and the wooden sticks, and it worked perfect. Sometimes when we craft, the thing that we think is going to be the easiest part turns out to be the most complicated. Here I had a space, so I cut another strip of wood and stuck it down. When the lid was dry, I used a nail file to smoothen out the edges. And as a last touch, of course, we add some ribbon. I stuck this ribbon with the glue around the border and finished off the lid by adding some lovely silk roses to match the napkin design. The bottom part needed a neater finish, so I decided to put some jute ribbon around the bottom. I had baked some sugar biscuits with an Easter design, so this box came in perfect for a gift. I even added some chocolate eggs inside. For the next simple project, my grandson gave me this resin bunny for Valentine's Day, but I wanted to do something with it. So I glued it down onto a piece of round bark wood with PVA glue, stuck some artificial moss around the border, put a tea light candle, an LED tea light candle, and then I had some Easter accessories like a fabric carrot and some eggs. In this way, I turned a small ornament into a useful and larger display. When spring comes, I just want to color everything. So I had this plain white ceramic bunny, and I decided to give him some color. Again, using the napkin decoupage technique, I cut out some flowers and butterflies and started sticking them down on the bunny. always using the top ply of the napkin. It's quite fiddly because you have to cut around the designs as much as possible, removing the white background as close as possible to the design. But it was very relaxing and fun to do. I even painted some eyes, a mouth and whiskers, and a pink nose. Using acrylics. I'm here crafting from Sicily. It would be lovely to hear where you are all watching from. If you love crafting, upcycling and creating, please remember to hit the subscribe button for more fun, creative projects. I will see you all on my next one. Bye bye.